Hey there guys, it's Rowwiees here, and this is Rowwiees Dream Team video for week 2 in the final series again. And later on in my video we'll be showing all the scores that everyone scored from week 1 and the winner, and we're going to announce the winner and see how much they won by at what score. It was a pretty good score by the winner, so we'll just have to wait and see who it is and how much they won by. If you go onto my Rowwiees Dream Team page, you should be able to see the winner announced already, but if you want to just keep watching the video and see who wins, that's okay as well. Okay, so getting into the format now, it's the same as last week: 7 backs, 6 midfielders, 2 rucks and 7 forwards. You get 1 emergency. I don't know if I said that in my last video last week, but you do get 1 emergency for each position in your backs, midfield, rucks and forwards. It doesn't count towards your overall maximum players. You can have any player. So if I had a full back line and I didn't have Heath Shaw, I could have Heath Shaw. It doesn't matter at all. Just an example. So this week there's been already 2 eliminations. Geelong got eliminated, and so did North Melbourne. So them 2 teams are out now. So that means that it has increased, and also Hawthorn and Sydney have had the bye. So that means it's increased the number of players you can have in your team per week. That means you can have 6 players this week, so you've doubled from 3 last week to 6 this week. And so them teams that are playing this week, it is Adelaide. They are at home this week. They could be out in straight sets versus Fremantle, who are red hot at the moment. They eliminated Geelong in Melbourne last week. So they could be in hot form over there in Adelaide. I don't know how that's going to go down, but there should be some good scores from Adelaide and also Fremantle in that game if you can pick the right players out. Getting on to the next game, it's West Coast versus Collingwood. If it was just a normal match in the home and away season, final series changes the persona of who's favourite and who's going to come out on top. Major players in this game are going to be Collingwood for Collingwood, mostly the midfielders. So you can have Scott Pendlebury, Dane Swan as a captain choice after his poor performance as a captain last week. Or maybe as a forward, you could have Dane Beams as a midfield forward and just put him in the forward line so you can have an extra midfielder. I've got to say this, that every team had Dane Swan as captain, and a lot of people changed their vice-captain from Pavlich to Dane Beams. I think that was about it for all the teams. So maybe this week some people could go different to try and get a better score, go a bit risky, or pick a risky player even in your team that you might not have normally picked if you wanted to get a better score. So 6 maximum from each team, and that is going to be huge. You can have 6, 6 and 5 and 5 from all the 4 teams. It's only 4 teams this week, just to remind you that. And right now I and my Facebook friends who have been so good at this so far in the last 2 weeks, it has been great for me to try and help out with some Dream Team coaches that didn't want the season to end this early, but I have seen that some coaches have already started planning for next year. Okay, now getting on to the winner from last week and week 1 scores. It was Andrew. He scored around 2100. I'm pretty sure. He scored just over 2,100. He has some really good scores. Josh Kennedy was probably his unique player that he had in his midfield. He is a Swan supporter, and he did have a great week on the Dream Team. So well done to you, Andrew. And hopefully this week you can have a great week again and see if you can win it 2 times in a row. So this is going to be the end of my episode right now. Hopefully next week I can tell the winner again for week 2 and have some more information about Rowwiees Dream Team, and maybe we can get some more people to do this finals Dream Team. So if you've got any friends or family that want to join in, they can just join in. They like my page on Rowwiees Dream Team, a personal message, or just send me a message on my Facebook page, Rowwiees Dream Team Show, and I'll catch you next week. Rowwie out.